Isn't it great that you can take a few old, beat up bananas and turn them into a fresh and delicious loaf of banana bread, just like what you're seeing right here now? I happen to have a few of those bananas here today, and I'm going to show you how I make my banana bread right now. First, we'll start off by sifting together our dry ingredients, which consist of 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Then go ahead and sift these all together and put them to the side for a little bit later. Now in another bowl goes 1 stick of softened unsalted butter, along with half a cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. You can play around with these ratios, but 3/4 cup of sugar is recommended in total. Next, grab whatever mixer you happen to have available. A hand mixer will work just as well as what I have here, and we are going to cream together the butter and sugar. Start off at a low speed, but as things start to come together, begin to pick up the pace, and you're going to end up with something looking like this. Now that this is all whipped together, I'm going to take the 3 extra ripe bananas that I've already mashed with a fork and add them into the mixing bowl, followed by 2 eggs that already have been lightly beaten and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once again, we'll do a little bit more mixing, this time at medium speed, until we get to something looking like this. The mixture should be pretty well blended together, but it's okay if you have a couple chunks of banana left. Now that all of our wet ingredients have been blended together, we can add in the dry ingredients that we sifted earlier in a separate bowl. This will all be mixed together at low speed. You can even do this by hand if you prefer. To make sure everything is incorporated, you may have to stop and scrape the sides of the bowl. And continue mixing at low speed just until the batter comes together. We want a nice, dense, moist cake, so we don't want to introduce too much air here. This is exactly what you'll want it to look like at the end. Next, take a 9 by 5 inch bread pan which has been coated with butter and flour and pour in the completed batter. This is now ready to go into the oven, but I actually thought to add one more thing, and that would be some chopped walnuts. You can add your own toppings as well. This could be other nuts, chocolate chips, or whatever else you can come up with. Normally you can add your toppings in before you pour the batter into the pan, but I just gave this a quick stir and I was ready to go. Now that I'm finally ready, all that's left now is to bake this at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Now that the hour is up, time to take it out. Now this is exactly what we've been waiting for. You can check to make sure that it's cooked all the way through by taking a toothpick and inserting it into the center. If it comes out almost completely dry, then you're all set. I let the banana bread cool for about 10 to 15 minutes and then I popped it out onto a cutting board. As long as you greased your pan right, it should all come out in one piece. As I'm cutting this up, please take this time to subscribe if you enjoyed the video and are interested in seeing even more tutorials in the future. So keep this video in mind for the next time you have a few old bananas just sitting around and you're thinking about throwing away. You could instead make your very own delicious banana bread. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and your banana bread whenever you decide to make it. Click right here to subscribe and I will see you in another video.